Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Oxygen Not Included, ready for the new location to begin. And what do we have for this new location? We have, apparently, it's the Gentleman's Prosperous Shack, for a start, because I decided I'd pick the first random name and then just put Gentleman's in front of it. Thus, we have the Gentleman's Prosperous Shack today. My god, the Empire has fallen so far. So, what do we have? We have Ren, our digger with 9 digging to start with, and good athletics and strength. We have May, our going-to-be builder, with decent strength and alright construction and a bit of athletics too. And then we have Travado to be our researcher. I remember him being a researcher before. That was never good. So, let us embark and let us begin. Alert! Blah blah blah. Okay, let us pause and let us take a quick scout of the surroundings. Okay, so, what do we need from these surroundings? We need bedroom. We need crap first. Actually, we just need resources. So go, everyone, go. We start with a hatch. You know what? I'm not against that, because hatches are... well, hatches mean good things. So, if we just start with our bedrooms to begin, so just so that we know where they need to be, and just get ready to place them. They've also changed this a bit down here, so there's like an extra category, which I find interesting. Question is, I suppose, for my initial question is, do we actually want to... I don't even know what I was thinking, but Jesus Christ, there's a lot of light bugs around. We need to make sure we hook our way down into them. I should also make sure I set our priorities. But let's just start a ladder there. Just to make sure the ladders are being made. And then if we just go immediately over, like... it won't actually let me build that, because that's there. That's irritating. Ren, you should be focused on digging. And you should be focused on research. In fact, none of you are allowed research. Gotta remember that now. If we then create more tiles there, we will be needing research. So, station, research station. We need more metal. There's no point dealing with the bristle blossom now because of the fact of, well, it is kind of bleh. So if we get ready with the manual generator and create that across, we do want to get down and just around as quickly as possible, but we do need to research our roles before then. Alright, there should never be anyone not doing anything. So, what do we want to dig up? You know what? We're going to have to dig up over here. So if we can just get straight to building some more of this stuff. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Change the downtime work schedule. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, if I change it to this, that actually works quite well. So, research. What do we need to research? We need immediately a battery. So, Travado, please get off that. Travado's not allowed to operate because he's the engineer. So if someone else can go ahead and operate while, or do whatever they're doing while Travado does a Travaldo thing and research. I think they're talking about the fact they don't like jobs, or the fact they don't want jobs. I'm not entirely sure. I just thought of something very important. All of your bladders are pretty bad, honestly, so... no one peed themselves this time! Have I ever had a round which they actually... have I ever actually succeeded at that before? where they haven't actually peed themselves. I don't know. Well, we need to break that now and put it down here. 2 wash basins, 2 doors, and then that and that, and then we desperately need some storage, just because I don't trust all the hatches. So, where are we going to stuff our storage? You finished researching, good. That means we can now make ourselves a battery, which will be exceptionally useful. We need the job boards. So if we just go battery, like so. Well, everyone, we've had a prosperous first day, but we do desperately need you guys to make those. Because you guys want bathrooms, don't you? I'm sure you do. There's very little azurite actually blocking our way to any of these exits or anything, which I find interesting. In fact, if I'm lucky, I can make myself a room of light bugs immediately, actually. I think I should actually try and focus on that, thinking about it. Yeah, I think those 4 things there are quite important, guys. If you make them, we got ourselves a little pen of light bugs. There we go. Now make a door. We can't make a door. We don't have enough metal. Oh, got nothing to research. Okay. Should always have something to research. We are going to research interior decorating, because there are new types of plants to explore, if I remember rightly. And we would like to see what those are. Mirth leaf. This is one of the new plants, if I remember rightly. It's good for elevating stress and creating decor. In fact, in this room, there are 2 morbs, which could be useful if combined with hatches. And down here, we have a buddy bud. That sounds cute. Shinebug, what are you doing in the water? I thought your kind hated water. We've got a new something? I don't know what to call you guys, actually, anymore. So, what do you all want to be? You are a germ-resistant quick learner. You are a non-constructive but have construction skill. Okay. Most thing I'm seeing about you right now, Ascan, is that you're a reasonable cook and a decent farmer this time, with some learning and athletics so you can move between the farms quicker. So you know what, Ascan, your stats aren't normally high enough for what we like, but we'll accept you this one time all the same. So there's a puff right there ready to work with the morbs. In fact, it's right underneath the morbs, which makes it even better. So maybe we should just carry on, keep going right, and see what we can find. In fact, that's a big open area with water, so that leads me to think there's a steam geyser over there. If everyone starts moving stuff into storage so that the hatches can't get it, we'll be most grateful. Because that's what we need right now. And if someone could keep researching all the time, every time, we don't need anyone not researching at a time. Please acknowledge that, Travado. Even if I don't tell you to research something, you should work on your own initiative to think of something you think would benefit us, and research it. Ooh, there's a lot of things we can equip in here. Myth leaf, briar seed, buddy plant, joya seed. Joya seed seems like the best one, because it just doesn't care about heat. Or atmosphere, even. I'm noting we just generally don't have any metal. To be fair, this is where all the copper is, so... In fact, there's giant categories of iron over here. Maybe I should try and go get that. Unreachable dig. Oh, right, I haven't given people jobs. Huh. Yeah, I might want to do that. Researcher, Travado. Man, they made the groundskeeper and everything tier 2? Wow. What were they before? I can't remember. I admit, though, despite May being the builder, I am going to put her in Golfer, then Courier, and then General Engineer, to immediately say we have a Mechatronics Engineer from the beginning of the game and we don't have to worry about it too much. Also, that Oxalite finally died, meaning we can move downwards. Well, we've got iron now, that's for sure. So we can start using that to make our stuff. We got a Myth Leaf. Ooh. Ooh. And Myth Leaf survives in chlorine and hydrogen as well. Ooh. So I guess it's just making this so plants are more viable as decoration sources. I guess. Because they were a little less viable before. Well, while it's cold and we have the light source, we might as well begin farming bristlewire. We're likely going to move it, but that makes no difference to us right now. Did I say you could stop researching, Travado? I'm pretty sure I didn't. So if you would not mind, keep researching. Ooh, what's this? Artistic expression. Yeah, they added a bunch of new art stuff, which is quite interesting, because I don't know what any of it is. And I can't wait to see what it is. So I guess that's the objective of this new shack. We're going to upgrade our shack into a manor. That's the plan. Oh, there's slime lung in this area, I see. Well, I guess we're not allowed to touch this metal ore yet, then. Annoyingly. Yep, there's definitely a steam geyser in there. Oh, and there's a geyser right up there, too. Huh. Well, we're getting our geysers really quick. I don't have any way I can actually get into that geyser, though. Properly, anyway. It's pretty hot in there. In fact, it's very hot in there. In fact, this is probably a very bad idea. Especially as I just let a light bug loose. Fuck. Quick, while the light bug is still in the place. Good job, guys. So how can I safely grab this? The only way I can think about it is going round, and that's quite annoying. There's also one down there, which we can just go to straight away, though. That sounds like a new something or other, and you're all kind of really, really bad. So, bye-bye. Well, these look new. In fact, these look very new. The hell happened to the cover art for those? It's a little hot round there, which is concerning. Temperature's nice and stagnant over here, which is good to see. That's really cold around here for some reason. So, I wonder what the hell that is. You got a hypothermia here, did you? That's what you get for digging in water without actually doing anything involving the water. Like mopping it up. Let's see what the hell this is. Cool Gush Geyser. Produces 8 kilograms of polluted water at -10 degrees half the time. Dig that out immediately. That is bloody invaluable. So let's see some of this new stuff then. Used to decorate buildings, you say. Used to decorate the ceilings of roofs. Huh. Used to decorate the corners of rooms. It actually has to be on a corner joint then. And not like there. Okay. Hanging pot. You're too tall. What's the difference between a hanging pot and a pot plant? Or even a wall plant? I guess. Why can't I put it there? Is it because it's not... Is it because it's on the... Must be built against a wall. How is that not a wall? But the hanging pot is quite cool, honestly. Because that actually opens up so many things. What? How many plants do I have? None. Okay. Fine. I've got no fancy-looking plants right now. Wow, you changed this. Also, I find it interesting how you can't actually see all the recipes until you unlock it. Which is a little annoying, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, one of the things we want to do, research immediately is ranching. Just for the sole sake that we can get some eggs and whatnot. Overpressure. Oh, we can't have that. Really? Prioritize digging those up. We need... If this thing can produce us... air, we want that air as quickly as possible. Or water, even. If it can produce us water, and a lot of it, we want as much of that water as possible. So we're going to have to figure out a way to create the pumping system for it. You guys are overcrowded. So you're producing no light right now. Or can the elderly ones just fall over dead already then? That's a lot of water. I can't wait to see how much more you produce for us. And there's a natural gas geyser down there, too. Ooh. I like this place. We've got 4 geysers available to us already. 2 of which, at least, are really useful. I'm not so sure about the steam vent, because it produces so much heat. I guess we should just keep digging downwards. It does mean we're going to have to learn this one, the water sieve, pretty quickly. But the fact it's really cold is going to be really nice. Welcome to the gentleman's shack. That hurts me every time I have to say that. You all suck, apart from you, but we don't have a need for another learner. Bye-bye. Food shortage. Well, let's make our mush fries then. We can't, we don't have a cook. I just thought of that. We don't actually have anyone to cook and prioritize mush fries. Well, that's not good. Ascan's a decent cook. He can switch to cooking for now. I find it interesting how there's a lot of hydrogen up here, actually. And I don't know where that came from. And look, there's another cool steam vent. Sure, why not? Alright, we could just build a tile through there to block off so we can safely get into here. That's good. In fact, we don't even need to build those ones, I don't think. Go, Ren, go! Show us what the hell this is, a gold volcano. That's both amazing and horrible. It's amazing because we got refined metal immediately, but horrible because of how close how primarily close it is to the base. And the fact it's going to be filled with hydrogen. Seriously, where is the hydrogen coming from? It looks like no matter what, I'm going to have to dig through some slime in order to get to the natural gas geyser, which is concerning and annoying, but it has to be done. I would say we don't really need any gas right now, thanks to the oxygen. This thing. If someone could please disable that. Okay, it's disabled. Good. I just don't want it wasting more algae than it needs to. Because our algae isn't unlimited. I mean, we have crap tons of it, but it's still not unlimited. That temperature is definitely going to be concerning. Is all I can say. How much gold do I have available to me? 500 kilograms already, and I've only just discovered the damn thing. There's also automation now available for, you know, but the animals, if I remember rightly. You can automize the animals now, to a degree. Right. So, what do we need to focus on? Frankly, we need power, and a good place of power would be this natural gas geyser. So I think we're just going to have to tank the fact we're going to have to accept a few germs. I can press copy. I can just copy buildings now? That's new. Is this thing producing hydrogen? Because there's an awful lot of hydrogen in there. Welcome. You've got insanely good learning. Huh. And you're a decent farmer. Huh. We are going to need an astronaut event. Oh, you've got really good ranching. But the ranching skill actually doesn't do anything yet. Yeah, I'll take the learner. Just because she can be a farmer. For now. Actually. She actually wants to be a researcher. Well, I'm afraid you're gonna be a farmer for now. But strangely enough, you're actually allowed to research. Yeah, I'm really getting concerned where this hydrogen's coming from, actually, to the point of I think I want to research something to produce against that. Manual airlock, please, guys. You're done researching now, are you? Good, good. What can you research now? I know there's something in here which I really, really needed you to research, and I believe that was advanced power regulation, because we need the hydrogen converter, because there's too much hydrogen right now for some reason which I can't actually identify. So do it. Yeah, this hydrogen is getting created from something. Since when does steam create hydrogen? Because there is an awful lot of hydrogen in here. And it's growing. Yeah, that number is growing. It also means I've now created the algae sieve. Right here. Question is, where am I going to stuff my water? Because I need a place to stuff water. We need this dug out so we can make a very huge water dump. Right now. Because it's the best way to deal with water. And then once we've got that algae dump down... Then again, do I even need the natural gas if this thing's going to produce me tons and tons of hydrogen? Either way, I'm taking advantage of that right away. I need a bloody lunchroom. I need to give the little idiots a lunchroom. You're meant to be producing steam, not hydrogen. Steam is a form of water. Then again, water actually is hydrogen. So, to a degree, it actually makes sense that it's producing hydrogen. Huh. Things you don't think about. Okay, so we now have our hydrogen generator. Good. We need to figure out how the hell we're going to work that. Because this clearly needs to get made. At this point. Question is, where and how? Because we need to make it somewhere where it's not problematic due to the fact of it producing so much heat, and at the same time we need to produce it somewhere where we don't suffer too much. There's too many questions. Hydrogen generator doesn't actually seem to produce very much heat, so to say, and it doesn't actually produce any carbon dioxide either, which I thought it might do. Huh. It only produces power. Which is actually pretty decent. As much as I don't want to, for now, I'm just going to put it right next to round here. Right under the plants, which is going to be a very bad idea, which I'm going to regret immediately. Very quickly. We're also going to have to thread a path through here in order to actually thread the... Because I don't want the hydrogen going through... well, down along here, or through the plants because it's too hot. Welcome to the gentleman's shack. Are any of you worth my time? Well, you're a pretty good digger. We have a digger. Pretty good construction. We have a builder. Pretty good learning. We have 2 researchers. So, bleh. And you're a good artist, and we could probably eventually use an artist. And then you're a decent cook, but you're a mouth breather, so no. Miss Iron Gut it is. Oh. So they've actually made a reason to upgrade the artist now. Huh. That's concerning. Well, I'd better make sure you're beginning to rank up your artistry then. Right, we have the beginnings of our power plant, which I really didn't expect to be building this early in the stage. Or at least not one of this complexity, I should say. AKA hydrogen. I really didn't expect to be making hydrogen. Of course there's another hatch. Hatches are so common, it seems. Problem is, they eat our algae. Because they don't differentiate between everything. Okay, this is good to know. The new changes to the... whatchamacallit, these cooking utensils, have set it so that I can set things to infinite, but there are also... I can also produce other things at the same time. So I can have multiple tasks at once. That is brilliant, actually, and something that was critically needed. Thank you. This new update being called the Upgrade to Life is really accurate. Let's now work out automation. As to stop this thing generating. If there is, well... yeah. Because, I mean, it's not like we don't have the materials. Do we? Gold. Exceptionally, stupidly hot gold, but gold. Interesting how you're producing oxygen, and you're producing steam and oxygen, Whereas this one's producing hydrogen and water. You're producing water and oxygen, but this one's producing hydrogen and water. Why? Is my question. All I can say is it's a good thing that hydrogen floats. How's the water down here? Is it still increasing, or is that at max capacity and I need to do something about it? Because this is infinite water at cold temperatures, which we desperately want. And we want as much of it as bloody possible. Okay, why is no one building anything? Travado, could you come up here? You can go up here. Yes, you can definitely go up there. You've mined all the iron. So, why is no one grabbing any of it to build these things down here? Guys, we kinda need these. Okay, hydrogen. Filter secure. Filter created. Welcome to the gentleman's shack. Are any of you worth my time? You're a decent cook. You've got good strength, you can go pick stuff up as well. Good athletics. You're a cook, Ari. Welcome to the team. What was Ascan meant to be doing? I think he's meant to be a farmer. I'm pretty sure he's meant to be a farmer. Go continue being a farmer now, Ascan. Yeah, it's overpressure. Okay, we need this stuff online. Guys, this thing's also a 9. We need oxygen. Go generate that. Some of that, too. We need water. And we need... well, power. So, we need the power and the water things online, please. Oh, this slime has extremely few germs. In fact, the germs are decreasing rather than increasing. That's weird for slime. I always forget about the damn wires. I really do. Well, at least we got our pump working now. Just constantly pumping and filtering. Like it should be. Good. Glorious. Hydrogen is starting to get in here, which is bad. So we need that stuff prioritized first. Okay, as of right now, no one is allowed past this door. Just for now, because there is too much hydrogen in there, and we need to get through all that hydrogen. Research. What can we research now? You know what? Solid transport. Why not? We're working on getting the mechatronic engineer. May is going up. Very stressed, but going up. What do you mean, made a mess? You know what? I don't actually care that much. Looking at it. Guys, prioritize these, please. Once they're built, we've got our hydrogen. And then once we have our hydrogen, we have our power. For the most part. There we go. That should now start pumping. That thing sends the hydrogen over there, which then starts producing lots and lots of power for us. Sweet! Now let's look at automation. Right, smart battery, refined metal. Okay, well... I still don't want people in there. So we're just gonna have to leave it for now. You no longer need to run on that thing. It doesn't actually use hydrogen fast enough. You know what, I'm just gonna make a storage bin right there. For now. How much decor are we getting? 26 from the buddy bud. 26 from the briar plant. Okay, so all the plants actually just give 26. Also, I got a new person I can choose. Welcome to the gentleman's shack. No. Okay. What's the temperature of this water? 30. Is it? That doesn't seem right. Why is the temperature so high? Does this thing produce heat? Produces a bit of heat, but I don't think it should be enough heat to say that these should be in the 30s. Alright, you ready? Alright, here's the job, guys. This thing here produces refined metal. Gold. I've selected it. Right, are you guys ready? I want you to priority 9 this, and now you're allowed through there. Go get the gold. Go get the gold. Don't let too much hydrogen through. You know what? No. You've got enough. You got enough. Well done, guys. Got a good few thousand in there. Excellent. Job well done. Right then. Now. Smart battery. Go. Wire. Go. Automation. Go. What do you mean disabled by automation grid? The automation grid hasn't even finished building yet. I don't like the fact this water is significantly hotter than it was meant to be. Honestly. I'm guessing that's power. I'm guessing this circuit's using too much power now. Yes, it is. I'm still shocked it produces hydrogen. Especially as this one appears to be producing oxygen. Right, so I'm about to do something that seems pretty crazy, but also at the same time a little bit intelligent. I'm going to produce the algae creation thing down here. Why? Because, well, by producing it down there, it's next to all the cold, which should hopefully be able... Why is someone starving? So yeah, I'm planning to make this down here to be the oxygen supply. The reasoning for that is because of the temperature being quite cold down there, and hopefully gonna get colder due to the fact... Actually, if I want to do it even more intelligently, I should do it underneath this, because cold travels down, and as you can see here, it's quite cold. But I will need the auto sweeper in order to do it properly. Because obviously I have to do it via the auto sweeper, because I can't have people just continuously going down here to make our oxygen. You know? Also, we do still want Wheezeworts, but we can't seem to see an ice biome. Then again, I haven't actually explored too much, really. But there is a lot of toxicness around. Diarrhea? Well, that's what happens when everyone starts... I'm sorry for that, May, but it happens. Man, you're stressed. You know what we need, guys? We need a eatery home. I really should have produced you guys one by now. Somewhere you can just relax and eat. Also, welcome, potential new employee. Are you in fact worth my time? You're a learner. We have those. You just don't have good enough stats. Neither do you. Bye-bye. What roles do we actually need? In fact, May, you're going down here. Just to hopefully elevate your stress a little. You can finish being a courier when we are in a better state for you to become a courier. Like when we get the Great Hall up and running, because we can create a Great Hall. I don't like the fact the slime lung germs in this carbon dioxide are not going down. Or the fact there's slime lungs randomly in our base. What? Why are there 7 slime lungs? I think it's due to over here. So, you know what? Actually, that was stupid of me making that out of what I did. I should make it out of this. Manual airlock. We do have an awful lot of polluted oxygen around, which I'm not liking, so someone build me a deodorizer. It's beginning to look like we need them. Also, prioritize this. And then someone explain to me what the hell is wrong with that puff. Algae. And probably eggshell too, actually. And then priority. 9. I want algae in there immediately. And no, that does not involve taking it from the other places, you stupid idiots. But oh well, whatever. This is almost out of water, I'm noting. Good, it means we can set up the water in here. Which, frankly, we should have done a bit ago. Who's suffocating and why? Oh, why are you in here, then? Break that. May, stop being an idiot. I kind of want that puff floating around, please, and not almost submerged in the water. May, stop being on this side of the fucking thing. Oh, you can actually do that from your current position, could you? Then you can break that and go run to your oxygen. And stop dancing around like a fucking idiot! Nope. First episode, not allowed to be mad. Perfectly fine. Okay? Okay. So we've got this system almost getting sorted. Glorious. Now you may ask why I did what I did in turning these into tiles. Well, that's just so that I can get the mechatronic stuff to flow through it easier. And same for the power, actually. Why are you starving? Where's the cook? No, cook, get off that fucking thing. You're not allowed to do anything but cook. I'm telling you that now. Can you please put their hats on so I know who's who? Go allow people to eat. How badly are they starving? You're on 900, you're fine. You're on 800, you're fine. You'll last until they actually produce, well, food. Oh, new people. Hello there! You're an artist. We don't need those. You're also a mouth breather, so ha. You're pretty strong. You know what, Joshua? You're strong. And you also want to be a rancher. Or a groundskeeper. So you know what? I'm gonna make you our groundskeeper. I hope you enjoy the role. The skill needed is athletics, is it? I say it's strength. Because it allows them to carry more. Ren, what the hell is wrong with you? You're hungry and you're stressed. There we go, the beginnings of our oxygen plant. Down in the nice cold area. Very cold area. This thing is invaluable. It should not be that hot. So how does it have slime lung? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did this polluted dirt get 1,000-odd slime lung from? Alright then, you want to be like this game? Please, grab that dirt. More of that dirt. I don't like the... Where did that polluted dirt come from? That's so stupid. Just like this puff. Hey, look, ice. Okay, we found some ice then. That means we're getting closer to a Wheezewort for down here. May's not doing very well at upgrading, becoming an engineer, mostly because I don't think there are much in the way of engineering options to do. Alright, this is no longer being affected by slime lung. Just random slime lung, wherever the hell that came from. So because slime lung can only survive in polluted water, this should slowly start going down. Like it's meant to do in the carbon dioxide, but barely is. I need to find a hatch egg. Or a puff egg. There's a puff egg. barely incubated, too. You know what? We could totally go and grab that. In fact, we should. And will. But there's hatches in the way that are going to eat everything that I want to get in the way. Bloody hatches. Yeah, it looks like the hydrogen's growing in there, so... That thing I wanted to do earlier with connecting the hydrogen pump up here... It looks like I'm going to have to do. And I just turned my light on because I noticed how dark it was getting on the camera. Good old England. 3:30, and I already can't record due to sunlight. Welcome to the Gentleman's Shack. Are any of you worth my time? You would be if you weren't flatulent. I really can't stand flatulence. Very crude painting indeed. How much decor does that actually give? 16.5. Well, looks like Leia needs to go up a category before she can actually produce us any good art to be able to give us our great haul. Stress vomiting? Who? Ren? Oh, God, no. Where is he? We need this mopped up immediately. Mop, mop. Come on, Joshua, mop. Joshua, mop. Mop. Joshua, mop! No, forget that up there. That's not as important as this down here. Joshua. You are tainting our water supply! Or maybe not, because apparently vomit doesn't actually include any... whatchamacallit. Food poisoning. Apparently. For some reason. Okay. We need a better artist right now, so... yeah. How are the rest of the people doing on their jobs? Bubbles is perfectly good at farming. But we need a rancher, so... Bubbles, become a rancher. Next, we need somewhere to put the said ranched animals. So we're gonna place that origin here. For now. Okay. How big are these rooms? 32, 35. Right. That's tiny. What if I delete this? What's the max size of a stable? 96. Okay. So, next time, could you please break them in the right order? For a start. Because we need to turn this place into a ranch. And what are we going to ranch? Lots and lots of happy, scrumptious little hatches. Which are going to produce us many an egg. Aren't you guys? Canvases require metal? Since bloody when? That's an interesting change. And they also require reed fiber. Oh. Crap. I really need to break into there, but I can't yet because it's still slime-lunged. Bubbles, how? Alright, if you deconstruct that, Bubbles, you can. And then you just build up like so. How big's this room? Too big right now, because that hasn't been made yet. Because we had to. Okay. We're working there. We're getting there. Jobs. Leia is almost getting there. We just need a little bit better, Leia. We don't want crude paintings. We want at least mediocre. How much is this room now? 93. So when I delete those 3, it will be perfect. Cool. Glorious. That's a lot of water. Why do I get the feeling you're going to have flooded? Welcome to the Gentleman's. You're a really nice digger. And you're pretty fast, too. We might want another digger. I don't think we really do need another digger, though. Especially as our current digger has more digging than you do. But you are faster. But you want to be a digger. But then again, it doesn't matter all too much. So I'm gonna reject you. Guys, if you want to fix the mopping situation, just go for the source. Jesus Christ. Ren, where are you? Ren, you're going to immediately reduce your job. I'm getting fed up with you and your stress. You're staying right there, Ren. I don't care. If you want to vomit, you can vomit right there. Okay, Ren, I am now telling you what you're going to do. You are going to come over here. And I'm ready with the mop. It's very hot all the way around here. But that's fine. For now. I just thought, we want the Prince Puff egg already. We need to make sure we go and grab that. Ren, you're on it. Your job. Go get it. Good man. Move. Okay, it's in there. We've now got a puff. And it will be a very happy puff. One way or another. Leia can now upgrade. Good. Leia, upgrade. You are then going to build us a new portrait. Right there. You are going to make it good. And then we are going to build this thing right here. Look at all the little hatches. Look at how many we have. In their nice giant room for themselves. I should go wrangle you. You as well. How good are we? How good is May at engineering yet? Not good enough. It's so hard to automize everything. Of course you're overcrowded. You shoved yourself down there, you bloody idiot. We got mess hall at least. So all we need now is someone to come over and complete this. And there we go. Now, where's our artist? There we go. You're at the right tier, right? Yep. Mediocre. We expect some mediocre art, Leia. And it better be at least plus 20 decor. Quaint. How much art... Is this a great... It's a great haul. Glorious. Well done, Leia. Well done. You keep telling me we have a food shortage, and yet our food seems to be going up. So, would you care to explain this food shortage you keep saying that I have? I'm definitely right. This one produces hydrogen, this one produces oxygen. I have no idea why. This is dormant now. It's a good thing we do have a bloody huge water plant. And we seriously, desperately need to do something about all this polluted oxygen around. You're all crap! Bye-bye. You know, I can't help but wonder. Is this stuff walk-throughable? In other words, can I walk through it? It looks like it is. Yeah, it is! Oh yeah, this Great Hall is gonna look bloody beautiful. Well, in this initial 3-hour recording for the first beginning of this new area, I must say we have made quite a nice looking place. There's a lot of this polluted oxygen everywhere though, which is concerning. Why are you producing stuff, by the way? I'm guessing it's polluted dirt? It is polluted dirt. Well, that's annoying. So, suppose the next question is, what should be next on my agenda? And I'm leaning towards making a fancier bathroom. Well, first I need to get all this working. And it's still nice and cold down there. But the fact that's now dormant is going to concern the cold. No, it's not actually, because this is still negative degrees, and because I made the liquid pump a bit higher than it should be, we shouldn't have to worry about the temperature of it. I'm hoping. What do you mean, overcrowded? Are there eggs in there? No. Then why are you overcrowded? Okay. There's 9 hatches, and yet there's only space for 8. Okay. Fair. How can I make another hatch pen? Didn't I say something about possibly ending for the day? I think I did. But I really don't want to. So if this episode is like an hour long, I partly apologize. I'm guessing you came from over here. You did. Can you eat all of the annoying polluted oxygen around the place for us, please, Mr. Puff? Are you ugly? No, you're actually beautiful. You hear that, Puff? You're beautiful. You give us decor instead of lowering it for some reason. Or at least we should have plenty of water for forever now, at least. So how big's this room? It's not a room yet. Can you build that tile up there? Thank you. So how big's this room? 71. Right. So that would make it 75, and that would then make it 81. We want as many hatches as possible, because their eggs are pretty damn good worthwhile. So, how big is this room now? 91. It needs 5 more, then. Additionally with tiles. Well, all the hydrogen is getting through again. Because this thing can't use the hydrogen fast enough. Annoyingly. I wonder how many of my problems would be fixed if that thing could actually properly use hydrogen at a decent rate. So yeah. Anyway, like I think I've said twice now, I am meant to be stopping because I have other things I need to record today. So, everyone, what can I say? Other than we're making good progress. We've got a really nice thing down here where it's nice and cold. We have natural gas down here for when we need that. We've got an infinite amount of hydrogen, is all I can say, along with an infinite amount of refined gold, basically. Don't have refined iron, so we're still going to have to make one of those, annoyingly. The water is a little overly hot for some reason. Could someone explain that to me? Because I don't know. And we're on the makings to making a double hatch farm. I don't know why I still have a door there. Welcome! You are the last thing of the day. I'm pleased to meet you. You're useless because you're anemic. I don't like anemic people. But you're all useless anyway. So bye-bye! Well, either way, everyone's got a lot of bonuses to their morale right now, thanks to everything. Which is good to see. This being another max-size room allows for a couple of ranching potential. Are you actually building there, Joshua? Yes, you are. It's just taking so long because you're not the builder. I'm beginning to think I need to move the farm just because it's been invaded by hydrogen. Which isn't the worst idea. I could put it right above the kit. Right up here. So, everyone, tell me in the comments what you think of the place I have right now. What do you think I can focus on to improve it or such? And most importantly, tips for what I can do next. Because I think I've got a good oxygen setup there, given the fact it's next to the cold. I've got nice water here, which is overly hot for reasons I don't know. Yeah, tell me why that's hot, because that shouldn't be as hot. I don't care if this makes 4 kilowatts of heat. It shouldn't take negative 1 degree water and make it 30. That's just off. So, everyone, what can I say for like the 5th time, other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.